Good morning, Board of Directors of Playnation. We are Team 2 Consulting. Thank you for having us here today to give you an external view of your company. We have done our analysis and we will now present to you our recommendation in the form of a story. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Gabriel. He was a very ambitious boy who had started a business with his peers. One day, he was lying down on his bed, thinking about the future direction, and slowly he fell into a very deep sleep. In the dream, Gabriel is a farmer. He has an ambition to run a very big farm. In fact, he wants to run a mega farm. He has in his hands a very unique set of beans. This set of beans is namely his current business, Playnation. However, there are external conditions governing the growth of these beans. These include the macroeconomic outlook and the local competitive landscape. What's unique about these beans is that it is an interesting entertainment service business with potential growth prospects. These beans provide an avenue of entertainment for youth and adults to distress after a day of work. Customers can come and use the board games and consoles as a way to connect with their friends under a social setting. Food and beverages are also available at the outlets. Such a business relies heavily on its service crew to create quality gaming and dining experience within Playnation. The market trend for these beans is substantial. Playnation is based in Singapore, where the average stress level is on the rise. Such a trend is a primary driver for entertainment businesses like Playnation. Incomes are also on the rise in Singapore as consumers now have higher purchasing power and increasing disposable income to spend on such leisure activities. There are of course similar beans fighting for the same plot of earth. Competitors include Minds Cafe and Satellite Cafe, which offer similar product offerings. In order to remain competitive in this segment, Playnation has to constantly source for a proactive service crew and an attractive social setting in order to continue attracting the crowd. In order to grow these beans, Gabriel has to source for the necessary ingredients and labor in order to make it work. These inputs are namely the workers to help him manage the farm, the tools to better bring out the growth potential of the beans, and last but not least, the customers who are willing to pay for these beans. You might be wondering, why these three ingredients? The workers will help him manage the production and nurturing of the beans. As for the tools, they are to better bring out the growth potential of the beans. Last but not least, he has to continuously find the customers who are willing to pay for his products. Ultimately, all these will add up to help him achieve his dreams of running a mega farm.
The first input of all is the people. To have the right group of people to plant the crops, we need to be selective in our recruitment and be active in talent retention. Talent acquisition starts from partnering with the Careers Office in local polytechnics such as Republic Poly and Nanyang Poly. We should always keep looking for young and passionate individuals to be our future PNers. We will leverage on resources and experience of existing game masters to design a structured training program to improve new PNers' leadership, knowledge in our business operations, and finally professional development. By having this structured program, we will forge a stimulating working environment that always challenges our PNers to constantly think out of the box. What we aim to achieve from this is to have with us a group of creative individuals contributing towards the organizational progress. In the end, our organization will benefit from this group of creative individuals by achieving an increasing productivity. On the other hand, apart from the traditional way of incentivizing employees by paying extra commission based on performance, Gabriel can look at introducing employee empowerment and profit sharing, such as allowing the participative decision-making in events hosting and cafes
Operations.
By having this dual reward system, Playnation will be more effective in retaining our talents.
Now that Gabriel has a dedicated team to help him manage the farm, he needs to source for the right tools to cultivate the beans. The tools that Gabriel needs are namely the product offerings. There are two main ways that Gabriel can augment his offerings. Firstly, Gabriel can change the way that customers can play the current games. One way is that Playnation can offer a monthly tournament open to the public. Play the game, top the nation. This can be the slogan for the monthly affair, where players can come together on every first Saturday of the month, pit their skills against other hobbyists, and stand a chance to walk away with attractive prizes. Prizes can include board games, free membership, or even sponsored items for related companies who wish to advertise their items. Secondly, Playnation should enhance the social element of the outlets. There are several ways that Playnation can improve the social aspect. One way is to introduce Playnation Polaroid services. Customers can now choose to take Polaroid pictures with their friends and family whenever they visit Playnation. With this new offering, customers can now have a tangible takeaway to remind them of their wonderful experience at Playnation. Another way to enhance the social experience would be to hold a monthly photo competition. For example, customers can request to join the competition by taking a photo within the shop and sending them to Playnation. The most creative photo will be published on Facebook, and the winners will receive prizes such as membership or discount on their next visit.
After growing the beans, Gabriel will now have to find customers who are interested in buying the crops. The success of the second recommendation will depend on how we package them. From a price point of view, Playnation is about the value for money experience. This can be achieved by implementing your very own membership card, the Play Card. Play Card has dual functions. First, to offer members benefits in terms of discounts, such as 10% off total bill on every third visit, or a free hour of gaming on your birthday month. Second, it also serves as a card storage value, as the trend towards cashless payment increases. Play Card will give Playnation a unique identity, provide value for money incentives, while assisting in customer retention and maximizing customer lifetime value. For plays, we recommend that you leverage on your alumni status to tie up with NTU to set up a Playnation outlet within NTU. The Student Activity Center will be the ideal location, as it experiences high student traffic throughout the days, and the concept about that area is to give students a place to relax and let loose. Students who are generally fun and adventurous will be the perfect customer for you. Finally, for promotion, you can look towards sponsoring minimum purchase vouchers towards student-initiated events to raise your profile within the student population. For the die-hard fans, you can organize workshops on game strategy to allow them a platform to show off their skills to their fellow gamers.
Gabriel should not forget the community as well. Other than economic pursuits, Gabriel should also give back to the community in whichever way he can. We can adopt the triple bottom line to frame our corporate social responsibilities. For people, we can conduct visits to people who are less privileged, such as the youths in boys' homes, to let them have a feel of the Playnation experience. For a start, we recommend a minimum of 3 such visits a year. For Planet, we suggest reducing our carbon footprint in our operations. A good framework to follow is available on coolcalifornia.org, where they recommend steps for you to reduce your footprints. By pledging and acting on these recommendations, Playnation can aim to reduce 10% of its carbon footprints annually. We expect an initial investment of $40,000 to be fully borne by Playnation. This initial investment will yield an increase of $80,000 in net profit by the end of 2 years via a 10% increase in market share and a 15% increase in frequency of play. The profits will then be redistributed to our employees, CSR efforts, and Playnation in a ratio of 10:5:85 respectively. What our stakeholders will stand to gain from this strategy is evident. With all of these key essentials in place, Gabriel will have no issues achieving his dream of a mega farm, generating healthy profits, and taking great care of his stakeholders. Thank you for watching this video. We will certainly be more than glad to answer any queries you may have regarding our strategy and recommendation. Thank you.